Hi Gemini, welcome back to Glinda Good Tarot. I'm doing readings for January 2024 and these tarot readings have just been crazy, so I took a peek at your tarot also. I've been pulling a random amount of cards from these decks just, instinctually, intuitively. So they've been a little bit different for everybody. When I was shuffling the Animal Oracle, two flew out while I was shuffling. Let me invite you real quick though, if you like this, to please actually like it, leave a comment, subscribe, and we'll get your messages for January 2024. Wow. I've got a bunch of spirit messages and angel messages, and then we will do the tarot. And, oh yeah, so these Animal Oracle cards flew out while I was shuffling, and one of them says, now is a lucky time. Say indeed. And the other one says, transformation is beautiful. So these are Animal Oracle messages for January for you. And I just want to tell you that I'm going to give an extra deck of Animal Oracle cards out to a random subscriber, somebody who's left a comment. So if you haven't left a comment, please do that. I have a couple of extra of these. I attach a lot of energy to cards, so I am going to use this one forever and ever. So these are your messages. Now is a lucky time, and transformation is beautiful. Okay, your mindful message for January. I only pulled one of these, and it says personal journey. I follow what feels right within me without needing validation from others. We are each on our own journey, and mine does not need to look like anyone else's. My enjoyment and satisfaction is validation enough. Okay. And then I meant to only pull one Angels of Abundance, but two came out. So what we had was visualize abundance in all forms. When you see the tarot cards, and I only pulled 4 tarot. I've been pulling 5 for most everybody else. So visualize abundance in all forms. God gave you such great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes a reality. Hold steady a vision of that which is beautiful, healthful, positive, and filled with blessings, and that is what you will experience. Okay. And the other one says, do the work. It's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take positive action steps that you're being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like lush flowers in a garden. Okay. I feel like the cat who swallowed the canary. I'm so happy to be a Gemini rising right now. All right. And then these, I was pulling one and 2 came out, and I pulled one more and 2 came out. So stay present. That's where life happens. Stop ruminating over what you did or didn't do. Let it go. And then we have, you must forgive if you want to be free. Don't ruminate. Forgive to be free. Check in with your body and release any tension that you're carrying. Okay? For January. Let me show you these tarot cards. I've never seen anything like this. The 2 of Cups. The 3 and the Major Arcana, the Empress. Then actually came 1, the Magician. And then the High Priestess. 1, 2, 3 in the Major Arcana. So there's some kind of major change. Major Arcana means major change. And this, it doesn't get much more beautiful than this for these cards to have been pulled. And first of all, the Magician and the High Priestess, I mean, they're complementary. They're counterparts to each other. What's interesting is that the High Priestess begs you to go seek your inner truth, your inner sacred intuition and knowledge, to listen and not act. while the Magician is very much about acting, about manifesting, okay? And then the Empress is the most abundant card in all the deck. So, and then you've got the Two of Cups. Harmony, partnerships, communication, collaboration, you know, just really recognizing who's significant in your life. I suspect, wow, if you don't want to be pregnant, you need to be very careful in January. And, you know, this could also mean that you're pregnant with an idea, you know, with a burgeoning new inspiration, okay? There is some really deep stuff going on here, some real magic, I would say. So we started out with the Two of Cups. Again, you know, reminding us to enjoy our partner, to seek harmony and communication, and to remember, you know, that we need others, that life feels good when we're doing life with other people. Collaboration, our survival depends on it. And so this really has to do with any partnership, with whoever your significant person or people are, okay? Then after that was the Empress. She's kind of always in a state of permanent pregnancy. And there's another reader that I like, yeah. And there's another reader I like that says her legs are always open for a reason. She's sitting on a velvet cushion. I mean, her garden is abundant. She tells us that all things will happen in good time and that there's plenty for everyone. She whispers in your ear that it's okay. Everything's going to be okay. It's just such an incredible, abundant, absolutely loving, nurturing, fertile energy. Okay? Follow that up with the Magician and the High Priestess. And then your angel message cards, you know, talking about visualizing abundance in all its forms. Okay? The Magician and the High Priestess. Visualizing abundance in all of its forms. That God gave you a spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes a reality. That's what this says. Okay? And that you're on a personal journey. You know, again, with the High Priestess, she says she's really like that intuition is knocking on your door to be seen, to go within, to see your, you know, follow your sacred knowing, right? Be in your knowing. The small self thinks, the true self knows. Okay, so look for your knowing in situations. Transformation is beautiful, and this is a lucky time. I'm also thinking about how rabbits sometimes symbolize fertility. Okay, so I feel like there is really something burgeoning, you know, some in the real world pregnancy, or some idea, some love, some spiritual something, a project. This could be in so many different ways. That there is life inside of you, Gemini, okay? And then we have the Magician. All right. And he says that you are manifesting. This is bringing something into the real world about resourcefulness and belief, really tapping into the lavish, unfailing abundance of the universe, source, or God, whatever that is to you. He's masterful over all the suits. This is going to be a lucky time, a really good month. So again, he is masterful over the wands, the coins, the cups, and the swords. He brings about his desires. So I would say act on your highest thought, your most loving thought, your most inspired thought, your most unselfish thought, your most unfearful thought. The Empress is reminding you that there's enough for everyone, that everything is A-okay. The High Priestess is reminding you, like the Magician, is mind your thoughts, okay? Seek what's true. Go within if you need to. She is about secret knowledge and wisdom, going within. If you have a reliable way to get in touch with that, mine is taking a walk in the woods, which I'm not able to do right now. Not yet. But I will be leaving soon so that I can find a place to walk in the woods. But if you have something that's that reliable for you where you can tap in, I would say do that for yourself. If it's dancing or yoga or meditation or a rich conversation with somebody or a piece of music, I don't know, it really could take so many forms. I know some people just will take a shower so that they can get in that clear space of receiving truth. I know a CEO who learned how to play the saxophone again because while he was engaged in that, it would just bring about, a receptive mode, I suppose. So she reminds you to tap into that. Love your partner. Collaborate, communicate. It's a lucky time. Absolutely incredible. The chances out of 78 cards to pull 3 major arcana and a 4-card pull is pretty nuts. For those to be 1, 2, and 3, that's you can't imagine. So also you got the 2 of Cups. So there's definitely something here with 2 2s about you, about partnership, about collaboration, about harmony, about manifesting, about divine counterparts, right? And interesting too that you've got these, that one says listen before you act and the other one is ready to act. Beautiful things going on in January. I'll bring more to you and a classic Celtic cross spread, Gemini, so that each card has its placement, its meaning. This was just a general, was it general? It seems pretty crazy and specific. Anyway, crazy read. Please do like this, leave a comment, subscribe, share it with somebody. I'm really glad that you were here, and I will see you in 2024.